Alright, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas, episode 30. When we left off, we finally did all the side quests. I feel like for like 3-4 episodes I was saying these are the last of the side quests, these are the last of the side quests. Now we're officially done. We're officially done with the main side quest plot of the main game of New Vegas, okay? All we have left is the main game. However, if you don't know, with Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, there is no post-game. So basically, you save, the game will advise you when you're on the final quest to save the game, because this mission, once you complete it, there is no post-game to it. The game will just reload your last save, which will be before the final mission, which is pretty silly, but I guess it makes some, like, you know, finality to your choices and stuff, and you make sure all your eggs are good to go before you finish it. Apologies, I got a bit of a sore throat, but I'll be okay. We persist. Today we are doing exactly what I said we would do with episode 30, and we are starting our first DLC, which is Honest Hearts, which is pretty exciting. This is a pretty quick DLC, so I expect us to get through it pretty fast, like in probably 4 or 5 episodes. But it should be pretty fun. We're not allowed any companions. That's why I dismissed Rex and Boone last time. But here we are. Alright, let's talk to Jed Masterson.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
I look the type.
Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Alright, tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen too.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Alright, well, I don't have the barter for this. So you guys are totally rich, right?
We do all right. Don't you worry about us. Got enough in the kitty to pay you anyways.
I was with it. I had some other questions.
Shoot.
I understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. but we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Ah, I see. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords? How dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
That's some other questions.
Shoot.
That's all for now. I'm gonna talk to the others.
Reckon you will.
Alright. Hello, beautiful.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
I can handle a lot of things, beautiful.
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
What was that like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermal power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the White Legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders.
Amen, sister.
Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Interesting.
Catch you another time, then.
Yes, ma'am. Ricky!
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare. So watch your ass around me.
You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it.
Oh, he's inclusive.
In
That's
fact-
cool.
Yeah, in fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Deadeye, huh? How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Death Jaws, huh? Do you mean to say Death Claws?
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
You're saying that you killed the Brotherhood of Steel Paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it. I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
What a load of crap. The eye slits of T-Series power armor are bulletproof.
Then I guess this dumb fucker's armor must have been D-Series or something. All I know is he died up real dead when I killed him, okay?
Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah, I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
That's kind of awesome. I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and Vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit Boy and a Vault
Oh, excuse
suit.
me.
So what?
Where'd you get that Vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
You're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one's lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pit Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use your Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing a Pip-Boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pip-Boy. I mean, Pip-Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
What I want is for you to scram. This expedition doesn't need you.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
Yeah, bye-bye, dumbass. Alright. Jed.
Damn good thing you came along. Now that Ricky skedaddled, yours is the only Pip-Boy we got.
Alright. I'm ready to go to Zion.
I bet you are. but you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
I got survival. Relax. I've humped this load across the Mojave on my own 2 feet long enough. I can handle it.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass after we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Actually, quick thing. Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
All right, I'm ready to go to Zion.
You sure about?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
Yeah. Onwards. Fallout New Vegas. Honest Hearts.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Shh. Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it! Ambush! Cover people! Watch out!
Shit! Head down!
Holy hell! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Here I come! The sheriff wants, goddammit!
No, Stella! I didn't even get her phone number. The worst day ever. Fucking white legs. Bunch of white dudes with locks. Unbelievable. Oh man, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Stella, we could have made a beautiful power couple. You know, John Miller's recently divorced. Fun fact, lore drop for you. Dark Datura. Tomahawks, a fire axe. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Free money. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think about it every time I hit the hookah. I thought somebody died back here. Oh, no, I was wrong. Looted this guy. We looted Jed, right? Yeah. Looted Stella. Looted guard. Looted guard number 2. This guard. And there's that dude up there that we can't really reach. But we can loot this leg. Which, I mean, is good enough. Thank you. Well, great. Now I'm up shit creek with no friends. Nothing. There's probably nothing over there. Nothing important, at least. Rebar club. Riot shotgun. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's fix up the fire axes, because I feel like they're lighter. And probably worth more money. Oh yeah, it's from Boone. I forgot. Whoa, fuck! Oh. Holy fuck, you just executed that dude.
Oi, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Follows Chalk has given you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching the summit of Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map locations and aspire a heightened state of awareness, plus 3 perception, for 3 minutes. Wow. Wow, thank you. Welcome to the team, Follows Chalk. I immediately feel better having an actual friend with me. want to loot this body, man. Banana yucca. Banana yucca. This looks oddly suspicious.
Hold up. See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Dude, his tattoos are sick. He's got like bighorns and geckos. I fuck with it. Alright. Oh, wow. 1 banana yucca. Gee, thanks, man. It's just what I wanted. Thank God for you. Otherwise, I might not have found that banana yucca.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Eh.
Very nice view of the river.
Freeze. Don't move. Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yup. Ogwai are plenty mean as a rule.
Plenty mean as a rule.
You can take the path north here if you want. Or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look. Keep headed north, around this rock pile.
A little bit of laggage there. I haven't saved in a bit. Let's get that done and dusted out of the way. As we usually do. Of John Miller, the Messiah.
Follow the old road south. Nearly there.
Can I go up here? I can go up here. I want to go up here, man. This seems like way cooler. Whoa, big ass root. Oh, sorry. Got a little close there. Almost took your head off with my incel rage. Oh, I guess you're tribals. You guys don't.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Oh, it's a cub. Now I feel bad. I like the idea that for some reason fucking humans forgot what bears were called in the Fallout universe and like gave them a fucking Chinese proverb name for some reason. Oh fuck! Big Mama! Whew. That was scary. Killed 10 Yaoguai in the Zion Valley. The spine.
Some kind of view up here, eh? If you know how to look, you can spot all kinds of landmarks
What do
from
we
up
got
here.
over here?
Look, I'll show you.
Oh, campfire sack. Whoa. Is that where we came from? Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it? A crashed plane over there. That's cool. Alright, well, let's head on back down. Oh, they're permanently on my map. I thought it was like a temporary thing. Like it would just expand the range and I'd see it on my compass. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I never run with like Foes Truck. I never really do this DLC like long enough to like I wouldn't say not pay attention. Like I've obviously done this DLC and paid attention. But like anytime I redo this DLC, I usually go through pretty quick. Like I skip dialogue, I just go through shit. Which is probably very bad of me, but I'm trying to kind of rein in on that, because I do that a lot in games that I've played before, where I just skip through dialogue, and it's like, I know I do it because, like, these games are really long and they're really in-depth, and I've already experienced all the content, but doing this YouTube video and, like, slowing down and, like, reading through and, like, thinking about what I would actually choose has been a lot of fun. It's getting me to think more about what I actually, like, believe in, and what my character's beliefs would be.
Got him!
What do we got? Oh. Scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Why are we freaking out? I don't have a lot of ammo for this thing. 45. A vegan guilt, you're not gonna make me feel bad about a fucking giant scorpion that wants me dead. Sorry, not sorry. You will make me sad, though, when I see, like, cows and chickens and... Or I guess, sorry, Brahmin and rad birds and... Holy shit. It's fucking awesome. What else? What the fuck are you shooting at, brother? Brother, shoot it. Boom! Boom! Headshot. Biatch. Yo, Mr. White. Me and Follows Chalk, we're in Zion, yo.
To the dead horses camp.
We're going to the dead horses camp. That is fucking horrific. That's scary. If I came here for like a first timer, and I saw this shit painted on a wall while I'm like walking through Zion with my travel company, I'm freaking the fuck out, dude. Like, I immediately want to leave. That's like horror movie level. Oh. I got him. Gecko meat. You guys have probably never seen guns like this, huh? You probably don't even know what a bad day is. I promise I'm not Alex Jones. Yeah, let's just keep pushing survival, man. It's kind of been our bread and butter right now.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
Taboo places, huh? Why don't you buy into it, though? I feel like you should, you know? Spiritually speaking. Hey, park ranger hat. Give me that. Yoink. Take all of that. We can sell the scrap metal later. That is pretty interesting. I always like the concept that tribals view, like, pre-war locations as being a spiritually negative energy location as part of, like, the old world that's long since died. I think that's an interesting take to go on. I think, like, any, like, religious or, like, spiritual things that stem from the end of the world in, like, apocalyptic medias are really cool. Like, as a whole. I always like those explorations. It is unfortunate, though, because oftentimes, like, those spiritual groups and... Somebody's shooting. Let's just go. Let's get out of here. I got him. I got him. Who the fuck is shooting, man? I can't hit that guy. Just get out of here. I've seen enough. What is this location that's like right here? They don't even want to tell me what it is. Oh, that's probably what it is the crash bus. Okay. Let's keep going. Got other places to be. I'm holding it up. Look what we got, another dead skeleton. Oh, they're fighting over money. Guys, the world ended, man. Why are you fighting over money? Come on. Lore-wise, the skeletons here don't actually make any sense because the nuclear bombs didn't hit Zion. Fun fact, that's why Zion is so, like, pure and awesome. Is because they were not hit by nuclear attacks. So, basically, those skeletons make no fucking sense because it implies that they're both dead. But there's no, like, stab wound, obviously. Otherwise, I mean, they would be skeletons because their bodies would rot, but how did the stabber die? Because the other guy did not have a weapon. It does not make sense. Actually. Hey, lad's life. You guys got any...
Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Why the fuck are you just whispering this shit in my ear, man? How fucking terrifying that is. Rushing water? Oh, rushing water's good for, I don't want to use a stim pack for Slasher. Although Slasher is very good. I will admit, Slasher's very, very good. That leads, like, nowhere. Alright, let's head down and, let's go meet this Joshua Graham fellow.
Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Hope you don't mind getting wet. Oh! Chief Littlefoot.
These paintings show the dead
Micro wrestler
victories against
reference. Anybody fuck with that?
other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
You know what? It's been a while since I've just sat back, drinking my weight in water. Hey, look, a little fishy over there. Let's fucking eat them. Hashtag carnist. Hashtag evil. Hashtag bad karma. Hashtag non-vegan. Good water drinking stream, I know. Alright, that's enough. Gotta give the people what they want, and what they want is gameplay. And apparently me talking about gooning. And fucking Deathclaws. Still my best video to date, unfortunately. My legacy... Spore plant pods. Why do you guys have spore plant pods here? Unless... Good God. What does it mean? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Ah! A little Black Ops 1 reference. Anybody a fan? Anybody Bueller? 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 I want to sell... I want to keep that gun. Because I want to use it. Give me that. Yeah. Honey
Nearly there
pod.
now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow. Yeah.
I'm gonna disarm all of your traps, dude, like, as I find them here. Their own spear. Okay. Your eyes open. Eyes peeled. Open. Fun fact, that 80s tribe that they were telling us about earlier, that is one of the major factions that you can play in the Hoi 4 Old World Blues mod, sub-mod. And they're probably one of my favorite nations to play. I don't play them often, because, like, once you play through a nation, you kind of know, like, exactly how they work, what your options are. But I do have fun, like, playing as them. They're pretty cool. Also, another fun fact, Joshua Graham is actually a recycled character from the cancelled Fallout 3 Van Buren, which would have been before the rights for Fallout were sold to Bethesda. Van Buren was the... What is this? This is like a cave? Fallen Rock Cave. What does that mean? Is this still taboo? Let's head in. Fuck it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so, the... Ooh, K-Fungus. Ooh, K-Fungus. Ooh, K-Fungus. Ooh, K-Fungus. God damn it, I'm over-encumbered. Always over-encumbered. I'm such a fat fucking chud. But yeah, he was initially in Fallout 3's Van Buren and was completely different to his current counterpart that we see in-game, in the sense that his entire character, would have been very, very risky to run, like, as an entirety, because he was, like, the negative karma character, right? You find the burned man, or Joshua Graham, basically hanging, like literally being hung, like lynched outside of a town, and the player has the option to shoot him down and save him, and he'll join you as a companion. But when you enter like other towns and stuff with him in your party, the world would have had a negative reaction, and most people would have turned violent immediately because he was like this crazed fucking murderer, and that's why they wanted to hang him in the first place. Radiation sickness, fuck off. But it's pretty cool, all things considered. Disarm. And then immediately start picking up shit that over-encumbered myself again. Where's my buff out? Take drugs. Kill a bear. Very different from the Joshua Graham we get in-game. But he is one of the characters I got recycled. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ow, fuck me. Oh, there's ammo on this crate I didn't see. Is there ammo on this crate? There is. There's ammo back here. Hey. Alright, eyes open. All serious. Lock in.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Interesting. Face down, so technically I wouldn't be able to disarm them. But this isn't real life. This is a game. Somebody's dead over there. I don't even know what cave fungus does, dude. I'm just picking it up. I'm gonna sell it. That's why I'm picking up most of this stuff, is so I can sell it. God damn it. Keep falling for these bombs like a fucking idiot.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Thunder lizard. Oh, Novak? Yeah, buddy. Novak exists. Ow! Fuck me. Going this way now. Oh. 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 Recharger pistol. Why the fuck would somebody have a recharger pistol here? Either Brotherhood of Steel or something else. Okay, I need to make room in my inventory. I gotta start getting rid of some of these. Unfortunately, I wanted to sell them, but I need the carry weight. What we got? We got like a little camp here. Okay. Ow! Fucking... Oh. When I find the motherfucker who did this, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Foreshadowing. What do we got here? Workbench crate. Hey. Story time. Year 2077. October 28th. 5 days on foot, still can't sleep. Outside, it's like nothing happened. Sky looks wrong, that's all. Hike back to overturned Nat Guard truck near Turokville after blisters heal, maybe. Looks like USGS team was researching something here in cave. Cleared out when bombs fell, left equipment behind. Probably thought they had families to run back to. October 29th. Shar must have said this out loud 1,000 times. Walking here, maybe writing it will feel better like you heard. Feel more like you heard. You were right. I was north of Spanish Fork, took the 77 along Brovo Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour, engine died, truck just stopped. So did the Chrysalis in other lane, knew right away. First nuke hit SLC inside a minute. I was looking south, lucky man, flash behind me, so bright would have looked on world looked on fire. Old couple from Chrysalis started screaming they can't see. Didn't watch you die, Shar. Saved my eyes, counting 12 more flashes. Next 7 minutes, ground shook each time, 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for half hour, took a look, globe of fire, where you and Axel died. Or Alex, sorry, Alex died. Didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do, grabbed my pack and rifle, saw to the old couple, sat them up against a car, let them hold and comfort each other. Jeez, I can't fucking read, dude. Told them I was going to get help, everything be okay, 1 bullet through both heads, instant. 5-day hike back to Zion. You told me stop running off to the wild. Man belongs with his family. You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right. Wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touch you or him again. Should have shot myself. What I deserve. Can't. Maybe soon. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Geiger jumping. Should let it kill me, but bottling water from back of cave all the same. November 2nd. Sounds dead outside, but can't look. Geiger goes lethal 15 feet from cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before water runs out, or I never leave this cave. Year 2078. January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave. Still lethal outside. Don't get it. In Army they said 2 to 4 weeks cleared fallout. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off cave walls. Bringing shirt into bottles. Trading calories for H2O. Food stocks holding. Thanks, USGS. If there was even a chance I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounded like windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? January 15th. Took a peek. Snow. It glows green. January 28th. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable if I use rad drugs. January 30th. There is nothing alive out there. Damn, man. Dude's got a lot of shit. Holy. What do you got in here? More. You have so much laser shit, dude. The fuck's with that? Why are you a laser man? Can we make anything? Can I cook anything to lower my carry weight? Dark Datura. I have turpentine? Sure, make it. Sure, make 2 rushing water, why not? Not like I lose anything. Compliance regulator. I apologize for my inability to fucking read out loud. I was a shy kid. It is now punishing me. Alright, nothing that way. And can't go that way. This must have been the water source that he was talking about. Do you know I'm Canadian, eh? Alright, let's get out of here. Enough of that. So who could this mysterious guy be? I don't want to spoil it for the audience, but I know... My Oxhorn impression is back. I fucking hate that dude. I've said it 100 times. I fucking hate that guy. What happened to all the, like, shotguns I'm picking up? Like, I disarmed a bunch of shotguns, did I not? Am I going crazy? I am slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 switch. Crazy going. Slowly am I. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 switch. Oh, until you know I'm fucking losing my mind.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
The Angel Cave. Oh yeah, man. I love the Angel Cave. Oh. What up, folk? Why are all of you, like, fucking posted up, drinking Nuka-Cola? Whoa, hey, buddy. Let's not fucking do anything stupid now. Fucking reaching for a firearm like that. I'll fucking shoot you. What you guys got here? Gecko meat? Gecko knife? Oh, we roasting gecko? Hell yeah, dude. We eating good tonight. We eating good tonight.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes, I am. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll make sure to be on my best behavior then.
You wise for Auslander.
Of course I am, dude. I'm a fucking genius. Smartest man in like fucking 10 kilometers. No offense to tribals, but I mean, it's true.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
Alright, I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
So I have to help to get out of here. I'm not going to leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Why don't you or Daniel do it?
We are responsible for leading and protecting the sorrows and dead horses. They are smart people, but not as worldly as you or I. I am preparing the dead horses for war, and Daniel is preparing the sorrows for other things.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Alright. Fetch quest.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
You're a trader, right? You have anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
Alright, well, let's, You got one of those 45 pistols? Yes, you do. Give me a submachine gun, too. And the submachine gun parts. Thank you. Cave fungus is a pound each? Alright, stop picking up cave fungus, I've decided. Not worth it. What'd you say about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
Caesar is dead. I saw to it personally. I thought you should know.
I have to admit, it's hard to believe. That even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them.
They won't. I'll make sure the Legion has very little to go home with.
Good. You're doing God's work, whether you believe it or not.
Pray God? What are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition, given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, it is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a New Canaanite rite of passage.
Do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the New Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're New Canaanites.
Why did the Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's Legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the New Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
I'm gonna take Rez as a reservation. Does the valley belong to the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
I see. And the New Canaanites... Are the New Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe. A linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places. Metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
Alright, fine. Alright, see ya.
God be with you.
And with you. Alright. Alright, come on, follows Chalk. Let's get out of here. Now we got missions to do. Missions, missions, missions. However, those missions are going to be for a different episode. Probably tonight. I'm going to try and do 2 uploads today. Hope everybody enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we're going to begin the kind of, I guess, main quest line now that we've gotten to Zion. We'll hit some other locations, start exploring a bit as we get these different locations done and dusted. And we kind of explore a bit of the very small map that is Zion. Thank you so much once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see all of you either later or tomorrow with the next upload. Bye-bye.